is Julia. I'm one of the nurses here at the facility. Can you tell me your first and last name and date of birth?
Felicia Roberts, 1/1/2002.
And so how old does that make you?
19.
19, all right. And just so you know, everything that you say here in the room is going to be private and confidential, and it's going to stay between you and I.
Okay, good.
All right, and so I know you've been here in the facility for a couple days. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
You kind of talked about it. I've been here for a couple days. I kind of checked myself in because I was having some problems at school, at home, with eating. I've been doing a lot of eating, not just regular eating, but I've been eating a whole lot, like a whole everything almost. And I've just been kind of chugging down food, and then in the next hour or so, I'm feeling really sick and not feeling very good.
Okay, and you say you're eating a lot of food. Can you elaborate what kind of food you're eating?
Like the other day, it was what we had in the house was Snickers and candy bars and brownies, potato chips. It was whatever I could find.
Okay, and are you eating all this food throughout the day?
Most of the time, I'm eating it all at once, and in about an hour or so, I'm sick. I'm throwing up, and
okay. Oh, I'm sorry that you've been, feeling sick. How many? Is this every day?
more recently, it's been at least 4 or 5 times a week.
4 times a week. Okay. And how long has this been going on?
Probably the last 3 or 4 months.
Okay. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like you might be dealing with some binge eating. And you mentioned that you've been experiencing it about 4 to 7 times a week. And so that's actually considered moderate binge eating.
Is that's really a thing?
That's a real thing, and actually 67% of adolescent women experience binge eating at some point in their life.
Okay, so I'm not just the crazy one.
You're not crazy, and you're not alone. And so a lot of times with binge eating, it's a way to deal with kind of things that are going on in your life. Can you tell me what's been going on?
Well, I'm in college, so earlier in the last couple months, I joined a sorority, and that's where it kind of all seemed like it fell apart. They're all cute, they're all small, and I just felt like I didn't fit in. I'm feeling fat and stressed out with school and work, and it's just been making me eat.
Okay, you mentioned that you feel like you don't fit in. How would you describe yourself?
Fat.
Describe yourself as fat? Well, I have your BMI actually right here, and and it says you're within the normal weight limit.
I am?
Yes, you are.
I'm normal?
You are normal. And so, what else has been, triggering you to make you feel like you've had to, use food for control?
I don't know. I remember, I don't think this is the first time this has been going on. I remember when I was a kid, and my mom is a great cook, and she used to make all these cookies and brownies, and I remember I used to eat all of that, and they started kind of saying I was gaining some weight, and then I stopped doing it, but then I think I was eating it, sneaking it sometimes, and I don't know, but I hadn't thought about that in a while, but I think I've done this before, I'm not sure.
And how did the food make you feel?
This is gonna sound bad, but at first it feels really good. But then after that, it's like, oh, I'm throwing up. I'm feeling dizzy. I'm like embarrassed and ashamed and feeling really guilty because I've blown my diet.
That sounds like you're dealing with a lot of emotions, and I'm sorry that you're feeling like that. And has anyone else seen you experience those episodes?
No, I don't do that in front of anybody.
Okay. And do you feel like? So you mentioned that you were feeling really guilty and ashamed and didn't like to eat in front of people. Is that why you came in to the facility?
That's why. And I was just getting sick. I was feeling terrible.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your support system?
Well, my mom, really close with my mom. They don't live very far from me. They're the ones who helped me find this place, and they helped me.
Good.
Mhm.
Good. I'm glad that you have that, support system with your family. Have you eaten in front of them before? Okay.
I just told them about it. That's it. And then they helped me find this place.
Alrighty. Can you tell me some of the activities you like to do?
Well, like I said, I love my sorority. I like them. I love to write. I like to journal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been able to do it much recently. I've been just going through a lot, but yeah.
Okay. So, what do you feel when you journal?
I feel nothing. I feel free. I feel like just me and the paper writing and just being able to freely be free.
That's great because, a lot of times our eating habits kind of really are about our control. When we feel like life is getting overwhelming and we're losing our control, we turn to food because that is something that we can control. And so instead of maybe turning to food, you can write. You can start writing how you're feeling in your journal and take that control back.
I never thought of it like that. I could do that, I think.
Yeah, would that be something you'd be interested in doing? Okay.
Definitely.
Alrighty. And so, can you tell me a little bit about what you know about food?
Just eating it.
Just eating?
Yeah.
All right, no worries. We do have nutritionists on staff, and so if you're interested, you can always schedule an appointment with one of them, and they'll educate you about food and building healthy relationships around food.
Okay. And they do that here?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Oh, it sounds fun.
Perfect, because it's not about dieting, and you mentioned about diets before, and we want to mainly focus on education and healthy relationships around what we eat. How do you feel about that?
I feel good about it.
Okay. And so how would your support system be outside of the facility?
Like I said, my mom and them, they're great. Whatever I need to do, they're behind me. They'll help me.
Do you have a counselor that you see at all?
No.
All right, well, you mentioned you go to college. What school do you go to?
University of Houston.
University of Houston, yeah, go Cougars. All right, well, that is a great university, and they have a lot of resources, and I know for a fact that they have counselors on campus, and you can schedule appointments with them, and it's free of cost.
But everybody here is so nice. I almost don't want to leave. Everybody is so nice to me here. I can't see anybody here?
Of course you can, and I'm so happy that you like it here. It's great. And what we can do is we can do an outpatient. We can do, one session a week if you like.
I like that.
All right. And do you have like a reliable source of transportation?
I have a car.
All right, perfect. Because we do offer online counseling sessions. So if for any reason you can't make it to our facility, we can always schedule a conference call online.
Okay.
Alrighty. And so, how do you feel? What is your plan outside after you leave this place? Because I know you're going to get discharged in a couple days.
I think I'm going to take your advice because I don't want to do this anymore. I see it's a problem. I think I'm going to just start journaling. Okay, I know. And I guess just, reach out to my parents and talk with them if I'm feeling stressed out. And probably just try to not worry about so much stuff. Just focus on just the small things.
Okay, and I think that's a great start. Great, first foot forward. And, is there any other questions you have?
No.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in. It was great talking with
Thank
you.
you.
Alrighty, and if we want to schedule your next week's appointment, we can go in the front, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.